This is our first morning in Zion National Park. We are walking to the visitor center to catch the shuttles. All right, you can see that there are cars upon cars going in, and it is just after 7 a.m. So the thing is, there is a free shuttle that runs in Zion, south, north, and south. There's a Springdale, and then there's a Zion shuttle. Springdale shuttle starts at 8 a.m., but way down at the other end. So it's really not effective until later in the day for people going into the park. The Zion shuttle right now starts at 7 a.m. And then I think on May 18th, this is a video be posted after that, the Zion shuttle starts at 6 a.m. They said that the visitor center parking lot fills up fast. This little stop is the shuttle stop number 1, which is right outside the entrance to the park. And this is where you'd catch the shuttle bus going back into Springdale the other way. And this bridge right here takes you over to the national park. And to the left is the visitor center. I think this is the Virgin River. So the left is where the visitor center is, and then further left from the visitor center is where the shuttle buses are that take you up to the canyon. All right, we're bypassing the visitor center, and on the trail, if you follow your maps, on the trail to the shuttle pickup. So this parking lot's pretty big, but they say it gets filled fast. And I noticed yesterday when we got here that a lot of people were parking on the street and walking. So just to let you know, you can park in here. Don't get caught. I'm cutting that short. Don't get caught on the last bus, because if you miss the last bus, they say you have to walk about 9 miles back, and that'll be in the dark. That's what they say on the website. So this is number 9. What do they call that? The Temple of, is it Sinavwe? These buses are pretty big. It's already been 3rd bus, or there's probably been a lot more, but there's a lot of people here. Zion Canyon Trail. So this is to the Riverwalk Narrows. The Narrows, like again, is closed at this time, but it'll be open later because there's too much water flow. Riverwalk is short, about an hour total, and I think it's mostly paved. Runs along the river. Yeah. Besides that, the water is going to be freezing cold, even though it's going to be 90 degrees today. The water is going to be so cold. Well, this is only our first small hike, and it's been on pavement. It's not as pretty as Yosemite, but it has its own beauty, and we've only seen part of it, and we only can do a little bit due to our own restrictions. But Angel's Landing is not on this list, although it would be very fun and adventurous. A lot of people got off at that stop on the bus, and that does require a permit to do. Parts of this little walk and hike remind me of Oregon's Smith Rock. So if you're ever in Redmond, Oregon, Bend, Oregon, make sure you take in the Smith Rock Trail hike. If you like this, you'll enjoy that.
they're called the Cathedral Mountains over there on the right side. I like those mountains there. And over on our right side there, on the other side of the river, down there is your West Rim Trail. I like to come out over.
All right, Angel's Landing is that way. Gotta have a permit. And the Kayenta Trail and Emerald Pools is that way. Again, the sand is so fine, it is very slippery. And there's the other trail right over there. A little bit of a scramble. Almost there. So there is a trail right at the top ledge that divides to the upper, and then there's a trail that runs along the top ridge. I think that goes to the Patriarchs, and then I think this trail from the lower pools continues on also, and down goes to the Patriarchs. And then the rail. So we were just over there. You heard a massive rock slide somewhere. And just when you think it's over, you see your bridge way down there, and you know you're not quite done yet. But definitely, half this trail was in the shade, and definitely would be nice to do this in the shade. So think about your time of day, either late afternoon or this one would be good early morning. So they got a little swimming pool, cabins, fire pits, and guest laundry. Oh, Nice. Laundry is quarters only. It's air conditioned in here. Got clean banks. Nice. That's from the highway on the one side. And then we decided not to, because the trail's not marked, but we decided not to use the tunnel, but we'll use the tunnel on the way back. The tunnel goes through there and comes out the other side, and then you just hang right to the parking area. All right, well, this trail sucks because nothing is marked, and you need to have something downloaded on your map. Yeah, follow the wash until you come to a sandstone slab, and then you can climb upwards. But we did have access to a map. Hard to follow footprints in this. That's pretty neat with this tree and this root. Found its fingers into a pond for staying alive. Many pools. Oh, so with that said, start early in the morning. Parking lots are pretty full. The buses are full. We were going to get the bus. There's the cars trying to get in. We were going to use the bus to get here, but it just drove right by us saying it was full. So be aware of that. All right, this is the Watchman Trail. And we're probably going to be in the sun most of the day. Go early. You're only going to get 1 or 2 hikes in before the sun is fully beaten down on you. I saw people up on that trail right up there. And I think we gotta go all the way to the left and then back up on the right. Oh yeah, there's people up there. All right, the object is to get over there from here. Well, it just switchbacks all the way up, and there's a trail we're going to. I guess we get there from here. I guess we just loop around. There it is, right there. All right, well, there's where we were a little while ago. On the opposite side. And then there's trail even further down. And it's almost noon, probably 85. There's still people coming up the trail. All right, there's the trail. And it switchbacks right there and loops around over here. All right, from the RV park, it is located right there. So that's where we're staying. Right down there. Lots of lizards. At the top of the Watchman trail, there is a loop. And it just takes a loop at the top here, which is why it's called a loop. Takes you to the edge and around and a viewpoint, and then it is done.